Alright, boys, another little demo here with the Deus 2 and the Manticore, both with 11-inch coils. Okay, we're going to look at this trace, iron tone, silver dime. You see that modern nail there? They're more or less at the same plane. Okay, now we'll be sweeping similar coil heights above this. Okay, about 5 inches, maybe 6. Okay, I've got the horseshoe button in on this machine. All-terrain low conductors. You notice you don't hear any iron tone? Look at that trace. Stretched out, ain't it? So if you've seen that in the wild, you're like, I've got a stretched out trace, but I don't have a silver ID in that window. You notice that. You notice that ID. See that? No, no silver ID. But look at that trace. So if I rotate it on this, I've got a hard iron tone. Okay? You see it there. You can see it in the screen. So that would tell what? A Manticore user? Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't believe the ID on this target. But remember, I didn't get any iron tone until I rotated. Okay? You see that trace? If I seen a stretched out trace on this machine, I would probably never believe the ID. Running all-terrain low conductors. Full sweeps. You don't hear any iron tone. But you do see that stretched out trace. Okay? Now I've removed the nail. Look what happened to the ID. Nail's back down there. See what happened? See that trace? That's a warning to the user of this machine. Do not believe the ID. Okay? But we don't have any iron tone. There's nothing there telling the sharpshooter, oh, I'm getting a 56 ID, but there's a nail clearly there. Okay? Let me turn the camera off. I'll let that sit just like it is. Let's fire up the Deus 2. Alright, Deus 2 is fired up, sensitive FT. Okay? I'm sweeping that scenario. Iron volume is maxed. I've got an 86 in the window. That's not silver coin ID on this machine. Correct? So I'm going over here. Profile, XY screen. So I see a little curly Q up there on the top. I don't see the trace I get when I remove that nail. Okay? And again, if I come over here, you hear that old monster iron tone. Okay? So the XY screen here could be beneficial. The trace is very funny looking, okay? If I remove that nail, now the trace behaves different. And look at the ID of the target. See that? So, can I do this with a legend, for example? Is it going to give iron tone on that situation? Letting me know these two detectors don't. So what is it going to tell me? What is the legend going to give me to tell me as an operator, uh-oh, You might not want to believe the idea of that target. You might decide to rotate on it, and then if you rotate it and you expose the nail, it's like, oh, okay, well, we all know a nail next to a target can skew the ID. Okay? There was somebody made a comment, you know, about, oh, yeah, the horseshoe on the Deus too. Yeah, it'll show iron in some instances, but it don't show it in that instance. Neither does the Manticore with a horseshoe in. Okay, so that's something for you to think about when you're out using these detectors, you know, and you're select digging based on ID alone. You can walk right by that silver dime with this nail beside it. We don't know what's out there. It could be a site that's had dirt moved around on it that's been hunted before too, an older site. I hope you enjoyed the video.